Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're feeling very well on this Friday morning. It is match day as well. First one of the season. Really looking forward to getting to watch the Bulls in red later. It is our 5 kickoff. Don't forget guys, Untrack Views are playing tonight against Basel United. So I'm down at Basel tonight. So if any of you guys do make the trip down to Basel United, be good to see you all. But yeah, it is a double match there, which is rare and say least. But yeah, we are back. We are back with the TFTV news. I mean, great. I mean, it's been a busy morning as per usual. Omar Richard, a lot of reports flying around from the Athletic, couple from there that Omar Richard flew in overnight to San Francisco, set to have his medical. So it is looking like that. Something is happening as this one is looking like that. Omar, which could be set to be our next signing. Nico Williams, this one seems to be moving forward as well. It's looking like potentially that he could be coming in. So that 2 wing backs potentially signed for Forest. So really chuffed about this. Really happy that things are progressing like they are. And that Forest are making the inroads. So Che Adams, this one came out of the blue this morning as well. Ryan Taylor tweeted about this, saying that Forest are interested in Che Adams from Southampton. Obviously, Cooper looking at the transfers really well. Premier League proven as well, so he knows the league as well. So it won't be a bad signing to say least. They closed the GW deal. Just nothing happy said about this one, and as far as I know, on the gives right deal, nothing been really said about this one. So we are keeping tabs on this one, but it's probably unsure. I mean, I don't know if the club keeping it quiet or not, but we probably will find out more sooner rather than later. Omar said supposedly Williams deal done, just waiting on. If this one is an official announcement, we are waiting. What a signing it will be. It'd be great to see this one get done. I mean, then we have 3 really good right wing backs, and the new lad Finback and Nico Williams and Richie Lale. And we'll have 4 wing backs, which will be great. So really happy with this one. Omar Richards, if this one gets done as well, what a signing it would be as well. So really tough that we are getting these deals done, and that we all spent 6 million if all the signings come in, which is great. Just going to show how well we are spending, and we are bringing in quality players. So how would Will Smith be a backup? I think, don't get me wrong, I'd be glad to see if he's a backup goalkeeper. I think been here for years and he probably does deserve the chance. We are meant to be bringing in Wayne Hennessy anyway. I do think Wayne Hennessy will come in, or people will look at bringing in another goalkeeper. But we have got quality without the goalkeeping ranks, if we don't forget about that. We have got Smith, we have got George Shelby, we have got Nicky Ogarth, we have to add another goalkeeper for the untracked fee. So we have got quality. Yeah, fair enough. And Hogarth and Shelby might need to go out on loan to play. I do think that. I think Smith might need to go out on loan. So we do need to bring in a quality goalkeeper. And Omar saying out done from nervous to hope for the past 3 weeks. Not just sign anyone. Coop's done this week and picked up quality. They will never ever doubt for me. I think it will just matter of when we sign one, we'll sign a few. That's what I do think. And now we have got 4 signings, potentially up to 6. This always had a planning action on who we wanted to bring in. I think the Spence deal sort of went deal well, but then we went after Nico Williams, got him. I've got Richard potentially to follow if we are after him still. So I feel like that we are bringing quality, we are bringing in the right sort of players and the right sort of quality as well. So Omar saying Smith is a championship player. I can see him selling or letting go out alone. I can see him be more of a backup goalkeeper, third one. If we do bring in Hennessy, the only thing I think that Smith will go with, he wants first team football. Between that, yeah, we do need to strengthen that area. I would say, morning Dan, hope you well. Missed start of the show. Anything been said about his potential sign Hennessy, Williams, Richardson, Tuffalo, O'Brien? Basically, I'll do a bit of a recap. Henry said this one's gone quiet, so well, waiting that one. Williams, as Omar said earlier, we finished that one up for you. Just waiting on official announcement from what you've been saying. Richardson, nothing been said on that one. Tuffalo and O'Brien, them two have gone quiet over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, Huddersfield manager left Huddersfield, he resigned, so could it be that they are set to sell them too? We're unsure. We might be reading too much things into that one. But if Huddersfield manager have left because of them two leaving or the lack of investment, I feel like that it would be because of that. Richard from Bayern Munich is in for a medical, so a lot is happening. I mean, it'd be great if we do sign today. It'd be great. Man, the person, do you think Hayfield will get? I think if he plays regular for Luton, I think he will. I don't blame him for going out on loan because with it being World Cup year, I think he might get a call up. I think potentially. I mean, this is just me putting my opinion. I think that if Lale wants to get more game time and get into the World Cup, I think he will go out on loan, and that no disrespect to Lale, but I think he wants to be playing in the World Cup. So Omar saying after Williams and Richards, I want to see Cam on left side of winger. I think I'd be happy to get a centre midfielder in. I think if Ojeda don't go out on loan, I'd be happy to get another centre midfielder in. If we get Tuffalo in, we have Yates, we have Colback, we have Cafu. So I'd be happy. I think if we get Jimmy Garner back in, I'd be happy. If not, Lewis O'Brien, I mean, that'd be a signing and a half. So that would leave the four. Do we need an extra centre midfielder? I think we will, depending on how you're going to use Colback. If we don't get Tuffalo in, all day long get centre midfielder in. You know that you're going to be using Colback as a left wing back as well, and we don't really leave that ourselves short in that centre midfield. The CM, we've got Joe Lolly that can play there, Cafu can play there. I do think that we do need a. Not saying that Lolly or Cafu aren't good players because they are good players. I do think that we do need a really quality CM position, like a club or something, with Golly and Cafu being that sort of back up to that position, to be fair. And that nothing against Golly or Cafu, but I think a really quality CM player, I'll be happy. I wasn't saying I thought of that about Huddersfield manager quitting because of maybe. I do genuinely think that. I mean, we're unsure, but if it is, be what a signing it will be. I've said it that I'd like to see AJ get a chance. I think he needs to get that chance in the first team. Now I know Cooper rates him very highly at. And that's I think that he will be a very decent signing. And I feel like that he will get better. I feel like Cooper probably has improved him as a footballer. I didn't know shadow doubt about that. I feel like that he would have done his job on him. Last thing I heard about Ben Watson, he's at Charlton. Not really heard about him since. Keep comments coming in, guys. I'm enjoying this sort of chit chat. Yeah, I had from the videos that they've been putting on, he has been looking good in training. So I feel like that he has got that. You can see he has got that potential to be a first team. If I was sitting there saying that, I feel like he has got that quality. He probably didn't want to throw him straight into the deep end and that. And don't get me wrong, when you got Jimmy Garner and Ryan Yates playing like that in last season, it probably was hard for him to get into that first team. So Aaron saying sentiment need three signings in my opinion, two attacking midfielders, both midfielders Garner, O'Brien, another attacking midfielder, mid MGW, Callum O'Hare, look to see. I've always thought about Callum O'Hare. It's looked dangerous whenever he played against us. So I think this one could. I won't mind having Callum O'Hare at the City one potentially. It just looked dangerous. I mean, Gibbs White. I mean, it is good as well. Patrick saying morning, Dan. Good morning, Patrick. We are loving this chit chat this morning. Omar saying we spent 60 million so far when Nico Williams and Omar Jones. I can see Cooper being in a big player for midfield. I think I could see us being a big player. I think we do need a big player in that centre midfield or in that CM. And I think if we do get a big player, I think that will set us up perfectly. I mean, Colback, Yatesy and a big player be a cracking midfield. So, anytime kind of unsure, really unsure on this one. You should do. I'm going to do a pen prediction video. Don't get me wrong. It is in the pipeline to do. So do check it out on the channel when I do post it. I know a lot of people are doing it now. I will get it in. Probably will get in near to the start of the season, if we're being honest. But yeah. Keep on telling us what you think, guys. But yeah, a lot is going off at City Ground. But yeah, but yeah, it is potentially will be. I think it'd be great if it does happen. I mean, a lot going off, a lot of positivity. Can we get a quick prediction for where you think we finish after the place we signed to? I'll be honest with the signings that we got, I think top 10. I think sky's the limit. I'm calling it now. I'd called it on Door's channel the other week. I think sky's the limit. I think we can go for top 10 right challenge that. I think we can get there. I think with Cooper Ball and the signings that we are making, I think top 10 is we can get there, I think, personally. After Williams and Richardson, it's still in need of other option at left wing back, right wing back. I think right wing back, we have got wing back that can play. We have got the guy from Tories that can play right back. Lolly for just stay, so we have potentially got quite a few right wing backs. Left wing back, if we do get Richardson, I think if we get Tuffalo in as well, and then Colback, I think we have got three really good players there. That is true. So I think Finback could do with a loan, but just saying if we don't get Finback out on loan, we have got cover there. That's what I'm trying to say. Mubso looks like a beast in training. He put so much work in gym to build up. He has to be fair. Loan him out. I completely agree. Practicing come January, any fine tuning will be sort of finishes off the season. I can see it's been up there above mid-table. I've said that. I think that what Cooper did in January, we brought Davis, which tuned us up, brought Steve Court. In January, they'd been in really good players that tuned us up to get us to where we are now. Yeah, completely. I mean, I was just trying to think overall. Nathan saying, do we need to be in the centre midfield in this transfer window? I think I do think that this one. I think personally, if we do, I think it would be. I wouldn't complain if we don't because we've got 3 centre midfielders, 4 Rio Jada. I think if we do bring in a big player, I wouldn't say no. I think if we are looking at a centre midfielder, I mean, we are looking at Lewis O'Brien. If we do get him in, I'd be happy. I think he would be a very, very good signing in there. We'll feel Ojeda to go out on loan to Branishia. A big player. I wouldn't sign too much. I think Lewis O'Brien, I'd be happy. If we don't get another left wing back, yeah, I would bring in another centre midfielder. Because we know that we've got Matt. I'd be a possibility we do play Colbert at left wing back. I'd be a backup left wing back to Richards, which I wouldn't want. Aaron James saying, love to sign. I do. I love. It looks a beast already from what I've seen of him. Cans are reported interest in him. Apparently, it's just the wages that are doing him. I mean, don't Adrian just paid over the odds. That's what's doing him. But I know that Cans want to win him back. I think Costa would want to go back, but it's just the wages that doing him. Cooper Tours asking TFTV will get who he wants. He will do. Not really heard much about this one since. It got out to vanish, yeah. One of them ones. Manipo, do you think we get Dow back? That's an interesting one. Don't get the one when he first came, he needed to be up, and when he went to Norwich, he done a really good job there, played well, did really well there, but I think would he come back? I think he would do with us playing in the Premier League to Banisha. Didn't know sign of that, but would he fit? I think he will play well with Cooper Ball, if I'm being honest with you. Last bit of news, I did put this on the socials before I came live. First, I had a big rebuff for Maxwell Cornet from Burnley. It was from Nottinghamshire Live. I will admit to that one. So it does sound like we are looking to bring in another striker, which I'm glad about. Look like Gravin's not re-signing back on. Obviously, the cost don't look like he's staying or Taylor, so we are looking to strengthen that side of the pitch. I'd be happy to get in another striker. Say we've got 4 really good strikers in the Premier League. I'd be happy with. So I won't put it past you on them ones. But it is really good at the minute with Forest on who we are bringing in and that. That was not bad. So I did say that to a lad from work the other day. Peaky Dow and Aaron's from good options. Sneak off them now. I think that Aaron's is a really, really good full back. I think Dow will be a really good CM position. Peaky knows apparently goal scorer. Everything he is over that age sort of thing. So well, he is a proven goal scorer, didn't they? So that, and he is a good shout out from them. All 3 of them are, to be fair. Omar say maybe youngster unknown at ST, but can also play. Yeah, I agree with that one. But going back to that one, I do actually agree that they would be good. All 3 of them, I think they all got Premier League experience as well. So all 3 of them would be a bad shot to nick off them. I do think this one is dead. I think West Brom and a couple others after them. I've always said it on the channel. I've been saying it for weeks and weeks about grabbing that. If we are going to keep him, he will be more of a swap player. I don't think he'll be starting every week, and that we won't be paying his wages. So I do think that he will be gone. I do think that I think Championship, probably top 10 League One, I think he will go to, but it's just his wages that I don't think we will pay it. Martin had, and looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the game tonight. Obviously, I'm going to the base with United for some fees tonight. So if you do catch me down there, I'm at the Basement game tonight. But I'm looking forward to watching the first team play on False TV. Really am really enthusiastic today. I think it will be a very it'd be interesting to see who we do play start and who be coming off second half. But I'm looking forward to tonight's game. I do agree with that comment, Omar. I'd like to see Grabban stay as a coach. I do actually think, but he wouldn't want to stay on reduced wages and being a swap player. I do agree with that comment as well. I mean, that I do think we're getting an experienced striker, just to finish. So Peaky would be a good shot if I don't say I do finish. Coventry Forest are for the first game at R5. I think it will be a really strong squad. But I think it'll be a mixture between the first half and second half team. I do think that. I think it's good that we have got a couple of trade fees out there as well. So it gets them training. And so I do think it will be a mixture of the first team and the finish. Yeah, I do think it is agent talk on that one, if I'm being honest with Aaron. I do think that it's more agent talk more than out. But it's just one of them one. I just think people talk it try and ramp up the interest. I think that one, I know quite a few teams gone in from this one. The interest gone down on him since Forest been linked with him. I know West Ham after him, Everton, couple others. I think if we're getting him in, it'd be a cracking signing, to be honest, yeah. I do think that. So this one, I think that one will be an interesting one. Mark said can't get to base of game master driving to Yarmouth in the morning. I've got one. Hope you had a good time in Yarmouth and whatever you're doing, Mark. But it will be a good game. First time I get to watch Beachford as well. Been a while since watched some Trek Fees, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a double win tonight with the first team and on Trek Fees. Keep comments coming in, guys. Loving the chit chat here. I think that it will be a very good one. I think it's still 5. I think you still allowed 5 or 6 known players in the match day squad, but obviously it's only 2 from the same club. So, and I think one of them got to be a loan to buy as well. So I do think that it'd be interesting to see what would come of this. I think if we do go after Jimmy Garner, it got to be a loan to buy. Others are after Bojo. I can't see us getting him. I don't know what really happening with this one, if we're being honest with Mark. I know Forrest had interest in him, but it just seemed to gone quiet. But then I know the key 8 rejected Burnley and Everton to come to it. West Ham and Everton to come to us. I wish I was in Spain. Much prefer to be there than in England. But yeah, a lot is happening at Forest. A lot of positivity. It's game day as well. Don't forget about the TFTV membership. I will put that out there. I've changed the bottom a bit. It will help the channel as well quite a lot. But I've got the super chat as well, guys. So do support the channel. as well. I will be starting to do a lot more members videos on the channel. So if you are a member to the TFTV TV channel on YouTube, you will get to see a lot more content than it is already. Omar said, "Who would you personally love to see stand?" For me, Boja, Maitland Niles, and Tuffalo. And Maitland Niles, I did a video the other day. The only thing that puts me off it is the wages. That would put me off him. But he has that versatility, can play right back, play left back, play centre midfield. I know we are after quite a lot of versatility players, so it would bring in a lot of that versatility and cover. We are doing a lot of work at City Ground. I think getting VAR stuff being installed. Obviously, we are doing all that work at the minute on the City Ground. Obviously the start studio. So I think we are working really hard to get everything in place for Sky and up to Premier League standards that they do want. So yeah, it's just everything. Obviously, when we played Liverpool, we were lucky with that very much the stand that we did do, but we are working hard to get Sky Sports stuff in, getting VAR and other things just to make us a lot more Premier League ready. Anthony said very low depth in midfield. I hope they bring someone in very soon so it gives me more them time. I completely agree. I think that we will. I do think that we will get players in to strengthen that sort of centre midfield. I said Lewis O'Brien. I'm probably a big time Premier League player, but and I would say, do you think 50k plus is too high for Premier players? I think you might be surprised what all new last. I know Henderson is on his full wages here. I'm not saying it's too high. It's one of them ones. I'm just worried that if we come back down, we'll be paying Premier League wages more than out. And Marcy, do you think the grand get? I do think that. You know, do you think Thiago Silva is good enough for a Prem? I don't know. How's Thiago Silva been since he left the City Ground? I've not really kept up with him. I think he will have the quality to be a really good Premier League player. Didn't know she had that. He will have that quality. Quality. There you go. Said it, lads and ladies. But if I think he will stay, if we come back and play well, I think I don't know. It'd be an interesting one. I would like to see. And Mark saying, do you think we end up spending 100 mil? I do. I think we might just go over it a little bit. But I think the signings that we are getting in, they are quality. And I do agree with that comment as well, Aaron. Yeah, I do actually agree with that one. Ooh. That one, I think it being an interesting one, Brandon. I'd really do. I think if we get him in, I know Chelsea and someone else are after him, so it must be a player if Chelsea are looking at him. But yeah, I mean, we have been chatting for half an hour enough. I am enjoying this conversation with you guys. Omar saying, I know we probably won't sign him, but can I throw Pulisic into the mix? Premier experience won't probably cost. Won't be a bad shot. That I think that'd be a really, really good shot, Omar. I really do think that would be a good shot. Keep your comments coming. We are raving in the comments today. Enjoying the chit chat. But yeah, I think a lot is happening at the club. A lot of positivity. I'm loving the energy in the chat. I do think that we are building something really special here. I'm going to go off in a couple of minutes. So do get in your last couple of chats, comments, and all that. Before I do off. Julian Bennett, right, that he will be my fave. Tell us in the chat score prediction for tonight. I've got a tweet going out later about it. Mine both before and one. We could have got Mitchell Silvit, fair enough. From current squad, probably Sam Sewage, if I'm being honest with you. Just a beast up front. He is just a beast. Mine opposed go 3-1 tonight for Forest. It's a good shot. I said 2-1 yesterday, funny enough. But yeah, I do think it will be a good game this afternoon, to say the least. Looking forward to it. Really, really am. Really buzzing about it. So, Nathan and 5-0 Forest. Very, very optimistic here, Nathan. I do as well. They're all up there. So thank you for the coming on watching, guys. Do it like, do it the subscribe. I would go 3-1 for us. Do it the subscribe channel. Do it the like button. Do check out the members club on the YouTube channel, guys. So really enjoyed this chit chat today. So I'd like to thank you. Goodbye.